Today we're using my updated ESSEX Model 07 class setup here in Black Ops 6. I made a class that has a very fast ADS speed, so you are going to be able to snap onto people with this thing. So let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my optic, I had the Kepler Microflex. Now, if you are mainly like a sniper, I definitely recommend using a sniper scope if you feel comfortable with that. I felt more comfortable with the Kepler Microflex. I just think the iron sights are absolutely god-awful, and you don't really want to use those because it's going to be very difficult to get those kills. Even the headshots for the camo, so make sure you guys have the Kepler Microflex or whatever optic you want on. For my next attachment for my muzzle, I had the muzzle brake, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of first shot recoil control as well as 3 ticks of kick reset speed. Now, I didn't really notice any recoil problems with this gun since this is a semi-auto. I was mainly using this so that way we don't have that big kick. So this is going to help with the gun kick control as well as the kick reset speed. So that way your gun isn't bouncing up in the air. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 55% to the first shot recoil control scale and then 55% to the kick reset speed. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the Ranger handguard, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 1 tick of sprinting movement speed. Even though this gun doesn't really even have recoil control, like any recoil problems, I mainly use this thing so that way we have a better sprinting movement speed. This thing obviously does have a little bit of a kick to it, so this might tame it a bit so that way it's not bouncing up to the sky, but make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 4% to the recoil gun kick control, 20% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 6% to the sprinting movement speed. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the extended mag 1. I definitely recommend using this thing if you do have not the best aim like me. Mainly use this just because I was missing a little bit of shots, and having those 10 rounds in the magazine really does help out if you do miss your shots. You could obviously use the stripper clip as well if you're more of like a quick scoping person and you want to have a very fast ADS and sprint to fire speed. But in the gameplay, I was using the extended mag 1. So whichever 2 of these you want, make sure you guys put those on. For my next attachment for my lever, I had the commando lever, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of ADS speed, 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed, 2 ticks of jumping sprint to fire speed, and then 2 ticks of sprint to fire speed. I was mainly using this so that way we have a very fast sprint to fire speed as well as ADS speed. You also are going to have an increase of sprint to fire and ADS speed whenever you do jump as well. So if you do jump shot with this thing, you are definitely going to have a very fun time because you are going to have a very fast ADS speed. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 12% to the ADS speed, 12% to the jump ADS speed, 10% to the sprint to fire speed, and then 10% to the jump sprint to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the cutoff stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of tactical stance spread, 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed, as well as 1 tick of ADS speed. I was mainly using the stock so that way I had a faster ADS speed. I mean, this thing is going to give you a faster movement speed as well whenever you are ADS. So this is going to give you a nice strafe speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 10% to the ADS movement speed, 4% to the ADS speed, and then 4% to the jump ADS speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the overpressured rounds, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of bullet velocity. Mainly use this just because the bullet velocity on this weapon really isn't the best. Plus, the rapid fire attachment does not work currently. Don't know what they are doing over there at Treyarch, but make sure you guys are using the overpressured rounds. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 20% to the bullet velocity. Here are all my perks on the screen for the wildcard. Make sure you guys are using Gunfighter so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like it, subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys want me to upload next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Why are you sniping too? How many snipers do we have? Come on, I'm waiting for you to peek, bitch boy. And they flipped, of course. Oh great, that Avon kid or where is the red dress lady? She's the best. We're just quadruple YY. Oh. no way that teammate actually lost that gunfire. Hit marker galore. Dude, like, do you get bored sitting in the garage? Obviously not. He's fixing the cars like a good boy. That's cute. That's cute. You brought out your jackal. Just keep firing. One of these shots will hit. I know those spawns got me killed too. They are all laying down like snakes in the house. No, you weren't wrong about that pound dog, or whatever, dog pound thing. He's literally crouched up, or proned up on the left side of the map. 2 hit markers with a... How in the fuck did you get a heart with an HDR? How the fuck did I get stuck? Oh yeah, just a random cross map, and I'm there at that exact second. Can't make that shit up. Literally didn't even know I was there either. Your teammate couldn't have killed him any slower. You suck with the jackal, honestly. Yeah, you're sniping too. Sniping's not easy in this game. Not. Yeah, it really depends. Yeah, let's not put the streak over the hill, right? No way I missed both those shots. Holy snap.
So, you need this?
You shotgunning mother like hit marker up close. Oh, is that jackal not working for you? I want to see how this kid is playing. Dude, he has a red dot on his jackal. Okay, you know he tried. Oh, ran into the one shotgun. I thought I was running up the stairs, not through the building. No way that shot missed. Not even a hit marker. Not even.
I need eyes overhead. Hardpoint located.
I chose my path. You chose the way you did it. And they found you amusing. The people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero
Using lethal detonating
is to see a hero fail. In spite of everything you
Didn't even know that dude was up.
Hardpoint is secure. Operator establishing scope. RCXD maneuvering. Hostiles at the hardpoint.
Red Twisted Lion.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles attached to hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Incoming lethal!
Requesting recon above. Hardpoint located.
Dude, the fact that I can't pull out a different gun to shoot on this kid is just pissing me off because he has a red dot on his jackal.
Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Thing. Oh, guy in the back of
Deploying
us.
UAV.
Bye bye.
Deploying RCXD. Hostiles attached to hardpoint.
Take tack off. Get a one-stop kill on your head.
There's some AFK kid in the house, I think.
Hardpoint is hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Pulling in 1 feet. Hostiles attached to hardpoint.
Teammate,
Hardpoint locked down.
teammate, are you gonna shoot your gun? I'm going around in circles in this room, trying not to get knifed.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
Twisted Iron. I don't know why I thought it was lion.
The end, you don't get caught. This shit ain't over. Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Teammate. There's no way he just ran past somebody.
Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV. Hardpoint set. Hardpoint locked down.
Hit marker, the third guy.